immediate Hall of Fame discussion. It doesn't happen for every player when they decide to retire, when they walk away, when the game decides to retire them, and all of that. So who is that player, guys, currently, that if they hung it up right now, it would instantly, boom, launch into a big-time Hall of Fame debate, Triggs?
I'm going to give you a name that maybe isn't Hall of Famer right away, but then when you look at the accomplishments and what he's done, it might spark one. I'm going to go with Lashawn McCoy, the running back. Currently free agent, played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year, where he won his second Super Bowl title. Now you can say, he didn't do anything. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Back to back.
He's got 2 Super Bowl rings back to back, one with the Chiefs, one with the Buccaneers. And let's look at Lashawn McCoy's career numbers and how they stack up against some other running back greats. Look right above him, John Riggins, Hall of Famer. Corey Dillon did not make the Hall of Fame, but O.J. Simpson did, Hall of Fame. Lashawn McCoy's right there on the cusp. He's got more than Warwick Dunn, more than Ricky Waters. If you talk about running backs, they don't get rushing yards this generation like they did in years past. He's not getting 40 carries in a game. I think there would be a debate. Everyone loves the Hall of Fame debate. Is he in or is he out? I'm going to put the name out there, Lashawn McCoy, Hall of Famer. If he retired right now, he could have some support in the room.
Yeah, in 5 years, maybe 10 years from now, when you look back at his career, you're not going to think back to how much he had an impact on those Super Bowl teams. You're going to just say to yourself, oh, he had over 11,000 yards
2 rings.
and 2 rings. Yeah. That's it. There's your argument.
You should bring Corey Dillon with him.
That's it. Hey.
For me, I'm going with Frank 16K Gore. Yeah, third all time. And I get it. There's some people that may say, well, was Frank Gore hands down the best running back in football when he played? Well, is Frank Gore compiling stats at the end of his career? I don't care how you answer those questions. What I do know is he's third all time. So we're talking right after Emmett. We're talking right before Barry. I believe he just passed Barry this past season. And then he landed at number 3. So if you're looking at great running backs, you're going to have to put him on the list just for a simple fact that he cracked the top 3. So I'm going with yes. If he retired right now,
16K,
which I think he's going to play another 7 years.
Yeah.
But if he retired right now, he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I can't wait to see if there's any media members who will put their hand up and say, no, I don't think Frank Gore is a Hall of Famer. I bet there will not be, except for maybe one at this table. Somebody's got to say a quarterback. I'll say Russell Wilson right now. Now, he is on the trajectory. There's a gasp, yes. Of course he's on this trajectory. But if he stopped now, right now, doesn't play another game at 32 years old, does Russell Wilson walk into the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. We know he's never gotten an MVP vote, and here's the problem. Breeze and Brady are going to go right in. Roethlisberger goes in before Russ. Eli has 2 Super Bowl rings and is 9th in the passing list. Matt Ryan is an MVP and is 8th all-time on the passing list, and an NFC champion, and Aaron Rodgers hasn't even retired yet. Of course, Russ will get there if he keeps doing what he's doing, but to embrace the hypothetical of Russ being like, I am done, absolutely not. A lot of guys have won 1 Super Bowl. Very few guys have blown one with the worst throw of all time, too. Russ, I don't think he's there. Sorry, it's just true. Someone has to say anything, and Russ is anything other than the best player ever. I love you, Russ, but there's other players.
A Hall of Fame purist.
Yes.
You never change, Kyle.
Also
At
a snob.
GMFB.